Hello and welcome. Today, we will continue on the topic of processing mail. In this part, we will be discussing on outgoing mail processes. Company may send various documents such as letters or advertisements to potential customers. In a small company, it is common for an office worker to process all the outgoing mail, as well as handle other office tasks. However, in a large company, the mail handling duties may be divided between mailroom workers and workers in other areas. The extent of mail handling duties will typically be determined by company policy and the worker's specific job. Before sending any document by mail, it is important to check a few things to ensure that it is prepared correctly. Firstly, make sure that any necessary copies have been made, especially if the document needs to be sent to multiple recipients. This will help to avoid any delays or confusion. Secondly, check that any required signatures have been obtained on the document, especially if it is a legal or contractual matter. If you are signing a letter on behalf of a supervisor, make sure to also include your initials below their signature. This will help to identify who signed the document and on whose behalf it was signed. Make sure to verify that all enclosures noted at the bottom of the letter are actually included in the envelope. This is important to ensure that the recipient receives all the necessary information. Check that the address on the envelope matches the address on the letter to ensure it is sent to the correct recipient. Lastly, double-check that the postal codes are correctly typed to ensure the mail can be properly delivered. This is important when sending mail to a different country. Next, volume mailing refers to sending the same items, such as brochures, flyers, or donation requests, to a large number of people simultaneously. Companies may qualify for reduced postage rates if they comply with current Postal Service mailing standards and rules. The reduced postage rates can help save a significant amount of money for businesses that send out a large number of mailings regularly. For example, a company may send out a mass mailing to promote a new product or service to potential customers. Automated handling in volume mail is a process used by postal departments to efficiently and quickly sort large volumes of mail. The optical character reader is an important tool in this process. The optical character reader is an electronic device that can quickly scan and read the address on an envelope, then print a barcode at the bottom of the envelope. This barcode contains information about the address and destination, allowing the mail to be routed to its proper location quickly and accurately. This technology is especially useful for volume mailings, where many identical items are being sent to many different people. By using an optical character reader to sort these items, postal departments can ensure that each item reaches its intended recipient quickly and efficiently. This is an example of optical character reader. Automated mail handling can be a speedy and efficient way to sort letters and packages, but some common issues can cause problems for the technology used to read addresses. One of the most significant factors is the clarity of the address. If the address is handwritten, the optical character reader may have difficulty interpreting the handwriting, which can result in delays or even lost mail. It's essential to ensure the address is printed or typed in a clear, readable font and size to ensure the optical character reader can read it correctly. The size of the envelope is another important consideration. If the envelope is too small or too large, the optical character reader may be unable to read the address correctly, leading to delays or misrouting. It's important to use an appropriate size for the contents and ensure that the address is within the optical character reader read area, typically located in the bottom half of the envelope. Another factor to consider is whether the address is visible through the panel of a window envelope. If the complete address is not visible, the optical character reader may not be able to read it correctly, which can result in delays or misrouting. By providing a clear and properly formatted address on your envelope, you can help ensure that the optical character reader system can easily read it and route it to its intended destination. As you can see in the picture, the address is written in a clear, easy-to-read font and follows the proper format, including the street address, city, state, and zip code. By taking a few extra moments to ensure that your address is properly formatted, you can help ensure that your mail arrives at its intended destination promptly and efficiently. Next is mailing list. Mailing lists are a crucial component of volume mail, as they contain the addresses of customers, prospective customers, subscribers, and those living in specific geographic areas. In recent times, many companies have started using computer-generated mailing lists to handle changes in customer addresses. This ensures that the mail reaches the intended recipient at the correct address, resulting in fewer undeliverable mail pieces and better customer satisfaction. By utilizing advanced technology, companies can effectively manage their volume mailing campaigns and ensure that their mailings reach the intended audience promptly and efficiently. This is an example of mailing lists. When handling volume mailing, using a computer-generated mailing list can streamline the process and increase efficiency. One of the biggest benefits is the ease of managing, retrieve, change, or delete the addresses. With a few clicks, it's easy to add or remove addresses and avoid duplicates. Additionally, a master list can be used to create smaller lists for targeted mailings, such as promotional offers or donation requests. Another advantage of computer-generated mailing lists is the ability to print addresses and salutations directly onto form letters, as well as address labels. This saves time and reduces the chance of errors compared to manually addressing envelopes. The computer can also be programmed to insert personalized information, such as names or customer numbers, into each letter or label. Mail merge is a feature of word processing programs that can save a lot of time and effort when creating personalized letters, envelopes, or labels for large mailings. This function allows you to automatically insert addresses or other data from a list into your documents without having to manually type them in each time. To use mail merge, you'll need a list of names and addresses, which is usually stored in a data file. You can then choose which addresses to use and insert them into your documents where the codes match the names of columns or fields in the data file. By using mail merge, you can quickly retrieve all the necessary data from your list without having to go through each record manually. This makes it much easier to create labels or envelopes for large mailings and helps to avoid errors, such as spelling mistakes or incorrect addresses. Overall, mail merge is a very efficient way to handle large mailings, saving time and effort in the process. This is an example of mail merge. You may find in YouTube on how to merge your file using Microsoft Word. When it comes to mail classes and services of domestic and international mail, first class is one of the most commonly used options. This class is often utilized for items such as letters, bills, postcards, checks, money orders, and business reply mail. It is important to note that a minimum amount is charged for all first-class mail weighing up to 1 ounce. Priority Express Mail is the fastest service offered by the Postal Service, with delivery in 1 or 2 days. Additionally, the rate for this service includes signature proof of delivery. Priority Express Mail envelopes, boxes, and labels are available at no charge at post offices. Priority Mail is a popular service that delivers to most domestic addresses within 2 or 3 days. This service is ideal for those who need their packages to arrive quickly. The maximum weight for Priority Mail is 70 pounds, which makes it suitable for shipping heavier items. Priority Mail also offers flat-rate boxes and envelopes, a convenient way to mail items. These specially designed boxes and envelopes are available in various sizes and can be used to ship as much as you can fit in them, as long as they don't exceed the weight limit. Periodicals are a special category of mail items that include newspapers and magazines. Only approved publishers and registered newsagents are authorized to use the periodical postage rates for mailing such items. To qualify for this, they must obtain authorization from the Postal Service, pay a special fee, and mail in bulk lots at least 4 times a year. Standard mail is a cost-effective bulk mailing service commonly used for printed materials such as bulletins, brochures, and catalogs. To qualify for standard mail rates, Mailings must contain at least 200 pieces or weigh 50 pounds. Additionally, each item must weigh less than 16 ounces and have the correct zip code marked on it. Standard mail is typically slower than first. Class mail may take up to several weeks to arrive at its destination. However, it can be a cost-effective option for businesses and organizations looking to send large volumes of printed materials to a targeted audience. Parcel post is a service that can be used to send small and large packages, thick envelopes, and tubes. The rate for parcel post is based on the weight of the item and the distance it must travel to be delivered. This service is suitable for items that are too heavy or bulky for first-class or priority mail. The cost of parcel post is typically lower than other mail services, but it may take longer for the item to be delivered. When preparing packages for mailing, it is important to follow some guidelines to ensure that the contents arrive safely at their destination. First, select a box that is strong enough to protect the contents during transit. The box should be of the appropriate size to fit the contents with some extra space left for cushioning material, such as bubble wrap or shredded or rolled newspaper. This will help to prevent any damage that may occur during transport. Next, it is important to use tape that is designed for shipping, such as pressure, sensitive, or reinforced tape. This will help to ensure that the box stays securely closed during transit. Do not use wrapping paper, string masking tape, or cellophane tape. Additionally, it is recommended to put the delivery and return addresses on one side of the package to avoid confusion and make it easier for postal workers to handle the package. By following these guidelines, you can help to ensure that your package arrives safely without any damage. International mail refers to mail that is sent from one country to another. Postage rates for international mail are generally higher than for domestic mail due to the added cost of transportation and handling. The weight of international mail is also limited, and rates are based on both weight and destination country. Custom forms are required when sending letter packages, small packets, or parcels that are subject to taxes to international destinations. The International Mail Manual provides detailed information about restrictions for individual countries and the specific forms required for mailing. Being familiar with these guidelines is important to ensure that your international mail is delivered successfully. Now we will discuss on special postal services. Special postal services are available to provide additional security and proof of mailing and delivery for valuable or important items. A certificate of mailing provides proof of the date an item was mailed, while certified mail service provides a receipt stamped with the date of mailing and access to online delivery information. Delivery confirmation service allows the sender to track the date and time an item was delivered via an online tracking system or by telephone. Insured mail and registered mail services provide insurance for items that are mailed, with registered mail providing the highest level of security and insurance. Return receipt service provides proof of delivery in the form of a card that shows the signature or stamp of the receiver and the delivery address. Finally, signature confirmation service provides the date, time, and location of the delivery of an item, along with a copy of the signature of the recipient. These special postal services can provide peace of mind and additional security for important mailings. Private courier or delivery services are private companies that offer package delivery services with guaranteed delivery times. These services are often used when time is of the essence and prompt delivery is necessary. Unlike the Postal Service, private courier companies operate on a for-profit basis. Many courier companies also offer online tracking services where customers can track their package in real time through the courier's website. This feature allows customers to see when their package has been picked up, when it is in transit, and when it is expected to arrive at its destination. As such, they are often used for important or time-sensitive packages where the need for guaranteed delivery justifies the added costs. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video on processing mail. I hope you found it informative and helpful. Once again, thank you.